Dave Marsh, iGolftv, back once again, and it has been a minute. Believe it or not, it is 10 years since I uploaded my last video to YouTube, and I've been on quite the journey. You might know that I moved to the US, and I've lived all across the US. I started in LA, I lived in Vegas, I went to Oregon for a while, Florida, back to LA. I've been all over, driven across the country 3 times. I've taken my mom on numerous road trips. But anyway, the reason I wanted to make this video is because, you guys are some of my most loyal followers. You've been with me from the start. We were some of the OGs when it came to YouTube for uploading golf content and obviously you watching it. And so little did I realize what YouTube golf would turn into. So the reason I'm making the video is because I've just made a new podcast called The Champions Podcast. So I'm going to leave a link in this video. Hopefully you'll come over and watch some of the episodes that I've made there. I've been so interested in the mind and so interested in performance. And so I've been studying some of the best athletes of all time for the last couple of decades. But a couple of years ago, I decided to get serious on this project and to make something good. It's not easy. It takes time. And so I've been working on my craft and really going down the rabbit hole of iconic athletes like Kobe Bryant, obviously Tiger, Roger Federer, Serena Williams, Diego Maradona, Ayrton Senna, Michael Jordan, a whole bunch of people. And so I've got all these episodes coming. Just released the first one, which is Kobe Bryant, and we're going to do a few episodes on him before we get to Tiger Woods. But obviously, because you've been following me for a long time, I thought you might be interested in what I'm up to, and maybe you might come and join me on the new journey on this podcast. And I think you might find it pretty interesting because not only is it entertaining, but hopefully it'll help you to get the best out of yourself. And but YouTube's been unbelievably good to me. We uploaded our first iGolftv video. I think it was back in late 2009 to early 2010. And I probably would have continued to make videos on iGolftv. But what I might just tell you this story because it's kind of quite crazy. We didn't realize you could make any money on YouTube. Think about it now. It's a multi-million-dollar industry. But back in the day, we were uploading almost a video a day, putting out all this content. Then I moved to the US and all these other opportunities were coming up. And actually, YouTube was at the bottom of my list and you can only do so many things so well. So I kind of thought, maybe this isn't the path for me. And as I say, we weren't making any money. And then one day I'm at a friend's house up in Oregon, up in the woods. And I was scrolling through YouTube and I didn't used to go into the analytics very much. I was just very focused on making the videos. And as I say, we weren't making any money. So I scroll down through the analytics and I see $28,000. And I'm like, $28,000? I wonder what that's all about. So I phoned my friend and partner, Anthony. You might know him. He lives in Spain. One of my best friends of all time. One of the greatest people on the planet. So I phone him and say to him, what's this $28,000? And he's like, no idea. So after a bit of research in an account that neither of us really knew that we had, we find $28,000 from YouTube. So obviously you used to be able to press this button, monetization, and every time there was a video, an advertisement before one of our videos, they'd give us kind of 10 cents or 2 cents or something. But that adds up after a while. Our biggest video is 2.7 million viewers. Anyway, the point is, even then I was off doing new things, and so it didn't really register with me that YouTube would turn into what it has. But I've got no bitterness. I've had a phenomenal time in America. And incredibly, yesterday was my 15-year anniversary since I landed at LAX. And, I didn't have any friends, any contacts. I didn't have a mobile phone, a map or anything. It was just Davey and a dream. And so I remember driving across LA, managed to find my hotel. And would you believe it? 10 days later, I rented a house in the Hollywood Hills, and a contact that I met there invited me to a private screening of Inception. And so we watched the movie, and then Leonardo DiCaprio comes out at the end of the movie to answer questions. I felt like I was in a dream. And, I've just had such an amazing time in America. It's the best place. And but the reason for this video is I hope you come and follow me on this new journey of the Champions podcast. I love making these episodes. I love finding secrets, details that other people perhaps, won't put in the work to find. And, these episodes are often sort of 90 minutes to even over 2 hours because I love to go deep and find the secrets. And so I really hope you come over, and I can't believe, you are one of my, you're almost like a friend to come and follow me back before YouTube was big. And so I hope your golf game is going well as well. And I really think the podcast could help, with your performance and the way you look at the world and life. Ultimately, we are just a sort of a collection of the knowledge that we have access to. Knowledge really does change our lives. And so if you come and watch one of my videos, make sure you put a comment. Let me know you're one of the original OGs. And who knows, we might even speak on the phone. So thanks for watching the video. And I look forward to, who knows, maybe we will speak. So until then, from me, Dave Marsh, cheerio.